Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. For those of you guys who are new, hey, what's up? My name is Lola. Welcome to Lola's World. If you're new, make sure to like and subscribe if you do like these type of videos, and make sure to comment any ideas that you have down below for me to do. I am most likely going to do them. For today, if you guys haven't checked out my video from last time, make sure you do so. So this is going to be part 2 of the Get Ready With Me where I did my first ever makeup class. So this is just going to be showing you guys step by step on how they teach makeup in the industry wise. And then they also gave me a pamphlet, so I'm going to be doing step by step so you guys get the full view on how they do stuff. But overall, let's get started. Like I said, this is part 2, so if you didn't watch that, go ahead and do so. Okay, so this is for Glam Lab Makeup Studios. This is creating flawless naked skin with GLMS signature base technique. So the first application is clean and moisturize. So I'm just moisturizing my face with Cetaphil. Okay, second application is primer, clear silicone base, face applied generously with clean fingers. The e.l.f. Mineral Primer, which is the one they gave us, is the one I have. And this is just a tone adjusting face primer. About that much. I'm going to be applying this all over my face. So third step, this is just the first applications. So primer and foundation, face and eyes applied with flat foundation brush, refer to demo on customizing shade. So the only thing with this, I'm going to explain to you how they did this, but I'm not going to do it because I cannot get the perfect shade. I will tell you, I've done this video about 3 times trying to do this makeup look, and I have not received a perfect shade. Like I said, I can receive it with other people, but there's no shade for me in this palette. So what she does, she grabs a little bit of yellow, and she grabs 2 shades darker than your skin tone. With that, you mix it in, you place it all over the face, and then I'll show you what brush she uses. But she always starts with a yellow base to brighten up, and then 2 shades darker for foundation. So for today, I'm going to use my very own foundation. I'm not going to go ahead and do this just for the sake that I know I'm not going to get the right foundation color. They did teach us how to do it. I can do it on other people. On myself, it just doesn't come out. So I also got their brushes, which are right here. This is the brush that they use for foundation. This is the Flawless Finisher 009. So this is the brush I'm going to be using for my foundation today. For foundation for today, I think I'm going to go with the Huda Beauty. This is an Amaretti 310G. This is the Fox Filter High Coverage Cream Foundation. That's what it looks like. I'm going to shake it well. I'm just going to pump 1 pump. Grabbing it with that. I'm going to go ahead and put it all over. Just going to grab my mirror to make sure I'm blending everything neatly. Okay, grabbing another pump. Putting some on my brush. I want to do it very lightly on my face. It is supposed to be flawless finish and very natural looking. You guys know me, I don't use brushes to put my foundation on. She also did say this is the least part you put foundation on, because, but we still like to make sure everything is nice and blended in there. So the only reason why I'm showing you guys like step by step like how they do it, even if I'm not using the exact same products, the techniques are still supposed to be there, because no matter what, not every makeup artist is going to use the same products. Not every company is going to use their same products. They're going to use their products and they're going to make it look just as flawless, but I am using the same techniques as they are, and the same I'm also using just the same brushes that they use in the demo, just so I can give you the most accurate look that they do. And it's just a fun way for everyone just to learn how different people do different makeup, because I just feel like everyone has their own style. Okay, so I think there is good. So moving on, this is the second application. So concealer in GLMS Signature V Technique Primer Yellow Conceal Color. So 4A, so this we're in step 4. 4A, start with yellow concealer applied in the V Technique for all skin tones. Then go to a concealer 2 to 3 shades lighter than skin tone applied in the V Technique as well. So the concealer I'm going to use, I'll probably use the Huda just to keep everything the same, but it has a yellow undertone, I believe. But I'm just going to show you what exactly they mean. So what they use, they go ahead and put this under and then use 2 shades lighter from this palette. Like I said, I cannot find a perfect shade for me specifically. I just think I can't do it on myself correctly. So I am going to go ahead and just do the yellow concealer under my eyes. So what they use their hand, just rub it a little, and then they go ahead and put it right under their eyes. So that's the yellow. So like I said, the first one was starting with the yellow concealer, which I just applied, and then you go to a concealer 2 to 3 shades lighter than your skin tone. I'm going to go ahead and do this one. This is the Huda Beauty, the Overachiever Concealer in Sugar Biscuit. This is 12G. And literally just the littlest dots, because this is supposed to be, this is pretty full coverage on me. But they literally just use their fingers. So they believe that for every person, you should only be using about 5 brushes. So half the time you're applying with your fingers. I mean, yes, it works. Does it work as effective? I don't think so. Definitely think a beauty blender gets in there. And then the V is just up and down, like literally just like a little V. Okay, so now that I've patted all of it in, we're gonna go ahead into the third application. So illuminate and highlight. So cream form. Apply generously with clean fingers. Pat product on in C area, around eye and underbrow, bridge of the nose, and chin and forehead. So it's referring to demo, so that's just how she did it. So she did use cream for the highlighter. So I'm going to be using the So Susan Cosmetics, the Dreammaker Light Shifting Highlighting Cream. The packaging just looks like that. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to go ahead and be applying this. So I'm going to go ahead and grab it just how she does. She applies just a little bit. And then she applies it in the C. So literally, you guys know I don't do my makeup like this. So me applying this like this way is like really, really shocking me, but this is how they want it. So this is how I'm doing it, because I want to give you guys like the absolute best result, just how they gave us. And I'm doing it step by step so I don't miss anything. And I'm just grabbing a little bit more, rubbing it again on my hand, and then it's right at the bridge, a little bit on the chin. On the forehead. Final application for base, contour powder. So in a dark brown ash base hue, mimicking natural shadow hue. So apply it in a crescent shape along valley of cheekbone with perfection contour brush. And then apply in a U along each side of the bridge of the nose and undertip with precise perfection nose job contour brush. Refer to demo for GLOLA'S Makeup's nose job technique. Temples right here, center of lip, and blend and set contour with bronzer, a warm orange base hue matte bronzer for light skin, 1 to 2 shades darker than skin tone. Refer to demo. For the contour and bronzing, she did give us a palette. So this is a cheek, skin, and contour. So we have all of those right there. So gonna go ahead, we do this with the Precision Perfection Contour Brush. So it's gonna be this one. So like I said, this is the Precision Perfecting Contour 002, just like that. Okay, and when she did it, do it exactly how she does it. You're gonna be looking this way. I'm just looking down at my mirror so you guys can tell. So she grabs the very tip of the brush, she pats it on right there, and she goes ahead and does. Okay, and she does the other side. Just have to grab the mirror for this. Okay, just like that. And then she goes ahead, adds a little bit more. Adds a little bit more. Okay, and now she goes ahead and really blends in. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep blending, but she also did, she just pats the brush in the bronze, in the contour. She goes down. Okay, and then she also goes up here with the tip on the hairline. Now we're gonna go ahead with that same brush, go ahead and dip into the lighter shade. So we were dipping into Flawless 2, now we're gonna go ahead into Flawless 1, which is more of that bronzer shade. We're gonna go ahead and blend all of that in. So now when we apply bronzer and contour, we need to go ahead and do the temples and the center of our lip. So right here, this is the Glam Lab Micro Contour 003 powder. And then we're gonna go ahead and with that dark Flawless color, that dark contour color, I'm gonna go ahead with the tip. And now we just have to do our nose contour. So with that same brush. I don't really do nose contours, so I guess you can call that a contour. But moving on to blush. I'm supposed to be using these two blushes. I hate them. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab the Magic brush, which just looks like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and just grab this Flawless Coral shade. Go ahead and pat it on, tap that off. And then this is literally and they apply it here, here, here. And just to let you know, they apply blush with their finger. I didn't apply it with my finger because it looks crazy when I did. I don't know why, it just didn't look good. And I really didn't like it. So I'd rather just make sure that it's just blended out. And they gave, I've only used what? 1, 2, 3, 4 brushes so far. So I'm doing pretty good already. I think, yeah. So I think I'm doing pretty good already overall. So we're gonna keep it moving. Hopefully that's not too blushy. So eyebrows, gel, wax, or powder depending on client. Okay, so they did give us a brush, but this brush, I'm gonna try to zoom in as much as I can. This brush is so Mickey micro. So I literally can't even flick my wrist or get decent strokes. So I'm gonna be using their pomade. Theirs is the Brow RX gel. This is in brunette, and this is like by them. That's what it looks like. But I'm gonna go ahead and use my Morphe brush. I'm gonna be using just the Morphe M15 just because it has a spoolie and it has the tip. And then with that one, I literally can't do nothing, so. Okay. So they use very light strokes and they use a lifting of the brow. So instead of me going down, I'm gonna go that way. Another thing that they don't do, they don't conceal their brows under. Like, I need to conceal my brows. Like, you see these hairy things? They need to get concealed. If I had perfectly beautiful brows, then okay, but I do not. I guess you could call that a brow. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other brow. I'm gonna go ahead and use my MAC. This is the NC35. And like I said, they don't conceal the eyebrows, so I'm gonna be using this extra brush. This doesn't count. This is the Morphe M410. This is just a flat brush. I'm literally grabbing the littlest amount of, like at the very tip, the littlest amount, and just really concealing just the bottom tip. So I'm not gonna get that perfect cut on this end just because I have a lot of hairs, but you guys get the point. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that foundation brush and just make sure everything is blended in. So finishing eyebrows, we're gonna go on to eyes. So for eyes, you're gonna be shook. We're only using one brush. So this is the angled flawless blender. So we're gonna be using this one brush only. And you do the darker color first and then you go into the lightest shade. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this burgundy color right here, tap off the excess, and we're gonna go ahead and this is called a vivid. It's gonna go all over, nice and smoothly. So as you can see, all I'm doing is packing on that shade. We're gonna grab this shade right here in the middle, and this is called our transition. It's gonna go right in between those two colors. And as you see, I'm doing both eyes at the same time because this is how exactly they do it. They do both eyes. Okay, I'm just adding a little bit more. And then with my finger, I'm gonna go ahead and add the contour, and it's gonna be the shimmer right here. So you can add a darker shade, or you can do a glitter. So you can add a darker shade, or add a glitter. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab that brush again and just blend it out. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead again. So with that same brush, we're gonna go ahead into that burgundy again and bring it down. And another thing, did you guys notice I didn't set my under eye? This is what I'm doing right now, setting my under eye with eyeshadow. Pretty much. So they don't believe in setting their under eye. They believe that just putting under the water, like right on the line. What is it called? Shadow under the eye. This is concealing their concealer. So they believe eyeshadow is setting their concealer just by putting a little line at the bottom. Can you believe how insane that is? Like, I'm gonna look like Godzilla by the end of the night if I go out like this. I'm gonna go ahead back into that brown shade and put it a little bit under that. Like I said, this is for the under eye. For my lashes today, I'm gonna be applying their 3D lashes just to see how they feel.
cute. He loves his mommy.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply the 3D lashes now, but I'm gonna let that dry and I'm gonna go ahead into my lips. For lips, they just like overline the lips. I'm just gonna go ahead and just put Rose Nude. This is from M Cosmetics. Just gonna put this on over. So now that I did my lips, I'm just gonna go ahead back to my lashes and just make sure everything is nice and together. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply the MAC False Lashes Extreme Black. This is just a little trial size, just to put my lashes all together. And you always want to do your lashes how they do it, only at the bottom. But overall, this is the finished look. So yeah, you guys leave your comment down below on how you think this look goes. What do you think is missing? Do you like how they do their techniques? Do you like how they do their steps? Leave a comment down below what you think overall of the look. And yeah, just let me know your opinion down below. I would love to know. But yeah, overall, I hope you guys did like this, and make sure just to like and subscribe if you did. And like I always say, make sure to leave a comment down below on any videos you would like to see. But thank you guys so much for watching.